We are deep inside the largest slum in Africa, Kibera. And now I'm about to have an adventure of a lifetime. Oh yeah, brother, come up here. I want to have an adventure of a lifetime.
Yeah.
What's the plan? I want you to come to this side.
An adventure
of a lifetime.
So an adventure of a lifetime. What do
Probably is there a street snack or something?
God, we've got so many.
Like which one?
So we've got, actually most of the street snacks start at around 6, 7. Yeah. And the one that most people like is called mutura.
Mutura.
Yeah. So it's like
it's the African sausage.
Yeah,
no mutura.
Actually that's the African sausage. It's one of the best. So when we were kids, when we were being sent to the shop to go and buy kerosene or paraffin for the cooking stove, if you're given 100 shillings to buy kerosene for 100 shillings, you buy for 90 bob.
For
90 shillings.
To have a 10 bob?
And then the remaining 10 shillings, you go and have mutura. So unfortunately what used to happen, you know, if you are not clever enough, you use the 10 bob, like the 10 shillings before you get to the to the kerosene shop. So the unfortunate thing is once you've used the 10 bob and then you go and buy the kerosene, you find that place is closed. And when you go back home, you need to hand over 100
bob.
Yeah.
Now you only have 90 bob.
So it was very funny because it. Good. So that was the unfortunate thing, you know, and you know that's the fun bit about growing about this area. Those are the stories that we still keep telling each other when you meet us, like when you meet as friends, you know. So it was fun.
We made history back then, bro.
We did make a lot of history. You know, history that even our kids will hear about them when they grow up, you know. And then there is we have a very good place where they sell goat meat.
Goat meat.
Yeah, it's actually the best place. Yeah, it's called Buokeira. Buokeira is Kisi. It's Kisi Buokeira. So we have the goat meat. We got the goat intestines, and also we have this thing called Ochuri.
Ochuri.
So Ochuri is pancreatic juice.
Pancreatic juice
of the goat. You know, so it's not for the faint-hearted. Because it's not as sweet as you might think. It's not sweet.
I was already celebrating.
No, it's
side.
Actually,
I'm gonna
it's not
enjoy
sweet.
something.
It's not sweet. It's not sweet, but actually, it's good for the stomach. It's good for the stomach. If you're having stomach problems, you go eat your meat and then you take that. You just drink it, you know, or you mix it with the goat soup.
Yeah. Ochuri is a Luo word.
Yeah, it's a Luo word. Yeah, so it means goat pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice. You know how like when you're slaughtering a chicken, yeah, and then your mother tells you that hold that thing very carefully because if it spills, it spoils the whole chicken.
The whole chicken. So for this case,
it doesn't spoil anything. Ochuri, we drink it like tea.
Now, are you ready? We go enjoy.
Yeah, we can go and get Ochuri.
I wanted something we can make history.
Let's go.
Now taking pancreatic juice.
Yeah, for the goat.
For the goat.
So if you're ready, let's go have Ochuri.
Let's
go have Ochuri.
Let's go.
Oh, you want to drink? You want to take that drink?
Ochuri.
Yeah.
You're going to drink Ochuri. These men talking about that for a long time.
Ochuri.
But it's good for the stomach. It's very good.
Okay.
Boys. Oh. Yeah. It's very good for the stomach.
Something I'm learning about these cooks. Yeah. Anytime you're walking, you have to keep on telling your the community. Yeah, hi. You have to keep on greeting them.
You know, that's one thing about Africans. You know, we always bring that positive vibe everywhere. Even if when we go to a land where everybody is a stranger, an African person will always say hi to everyone.
An African will always
Always. An African person will always say hi to everyone. And then the other thing is that, you know, Africans, we don't say hi while waving.
Oh,
we
we
have to
shake
come and
hands.
shake that hand.
Hey.
That's the African way.
We have to ascertain if for sure you are strong.
Yeah. Are you alive? Is this really you? Yeah. So that's the African way. Wacha tu nikugotea.
Yeah,
Hata kama ulikuama.
Sikukwama, hiyo sikukwama. Mbona unasema tulikwama?
so here they are fetching water. That's where they fetch water from. So you have to fetch using the cart and several jerrycans. Bro, are you ready for Ochuri?
Nope, I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
Hey, do I have a choice? I don't think so.
Yeah?
So do I have a choice? I don't think so.
Elijah? Ochuri,
Ochuri.
you are ready?
I'm always ready. When it comes to fodder, I'm always ready.
Wow.
Don't try us with food. Don't try us with food.
Sure.
I don't.
Bana ndio nagundua.
Now, are you? Now, this is the place whereby they park their motorbike. So anyone, if they want to pick a motorbike to a different location, you have to come to this place, speak to that destination. So here is a firewood. This is a firewood. Are they firewood? Yeah, firewood.
That's fire.
Yeah. If you are
what we use, like when we get the time to take you to where they produce changa, they use firewood.
oh, now changa is liquor.
Yeah, changa is the liquor. That's what
They use firewood. Roasting meat as well.
Yeah. Definitely. We can't use anything apart from firewood. Or over burning hot charcoal. Yeah. That's how we get to roast. Nyama choma is one of the best, biggest things in the country.
Yeah, it's so much
So if
celebrated.
you come to Kenya and you don't take nyama choma, you haven't lived.
Nyama ya mbuzi. Yeah, it's so celebrated here.
Oh yeah. They celebrated my stomach also.
I was celebrating your stomach as well.
I had one of my favorite cooks. When I pick up cooks who's supposed to come and actually cook my classic nyama yambuzi. Yes, it's very loved.
Nyama ya mbuzi, goat meat.
God meat. Vipi. Jojo.
So this is the urban side of Kibera. Now here you can board matatu, the public transport vehicles. You can call a cab to this place. But deep inside, where we coming from, a cab can never enter there. Can't trace you even.
Let your legs do the talking.
Yeah, legs do the talking.
Exactly. You have to step on the mat, people. Yeah.
Down there, we have the railway line. The train at this point has to go through the tunnel. If I'm not wrong, we just arrived at place we're supposed to take Ochuri. That soup. I once saw it. Ochuri. At the end, we are in this restaurant, and Leo, remind me the name of this soup.
So this soup is called Ochuri.
Ochuri.
And Ochuri comes from the pancreas of the god.
Pancreas.
Yeah. So it's not like it's sweet, but it's kind of bittersweet. that bittersweet feeling. Yeah?
You guys believe it's medicinal?
Yeah, it's actually it's more like stomach medicine. If you have a bad stomach,
You can continue.
because you know back then, our forefathers were ancient medicine doctors.
Yeah.
So most of us, like the stories, even me, the stories my grandma told me that this is what they used to take
Yeah.
when they were having stomach problems.
But then it looks greenish.
Yeah, that shows you that it's not sweet.
I'm going to test Ochuri.
This guy.
I'm ending up this.
Hey, damn. No, can I put some pilipili in it?
Yeah, if you want.
If I want. Pilipili is green pepper. Yeah.
You can see from his face. It's like he wants to cry. How is it?
It's bitter. but the life I've undergone as an African boy, it's more tough than this one.
Yeah.
So this one can't scare me.
That is nothing.
Ochuri. What does it treat?
Well,
It's medicinal.
yeah.
You believe what does it treat?
Mostly stomach infections.
Stomach infections.
Actually, he's taking something that is not used to.
This stuff is bitter. But as an African boy, I've undergone tough situations than this one. I can tell in 2015 I went through the worst, and of course, but growing up, I used to take my father's cattle to the mountains, far distance from our home.
How is it?
I had to feed them.
I'm killing little guy.
So once
I hope you better say something.
they're full, I used to come back during the night.
Okay.
What? Ochuri?
Ongeza hapa.
Ngezewi.
Ongeza na hapo.
So once
I'm trying to send me something.
they are full, I'm supposed to take them home and make sure that none of them is missing. In that jungle, we have all sort of wild animals. Yeah, all sort of wild animals. And yeah, you be there confident that no wild animal can attack you, and at the same time you defending your father's animals. So you have your bow and arrow. Yeah, that's the life of an African man. You could leave very early in the morning, then return during sunset. You don't have food there. For what you're drinking there, we have streams there. So you drink from the stream there. You're sharing the same water with wild animals.
And also
That's
from
it.
you know, up country, what happens is that the water we drink is still the water that comes streaming down from
mountains.
from up there where people are taking a bath.
Yeah, exactly.
And you still survive. Someone who's grown up here, country, in the town, yeah? Yeah, in the city. So, we went for the funeral, and that's actually the first time I tried this. You know? Yeah. And it was brought, and I was like, what is this? It looks bad. And then my uncle was like, if you don't drink this, then you're a girl. I was like, huh?
Then you had to do it.
I had to do it.
You had to prove
I had to prove them that I'm not a girl.
Now it's time to leave Kibera.
There's a young man traveling always on the run with a heart full of courage, voice strong and true. He's showing the world a different view. You'll see
They don't know.
The sands of Sahara, Congo's green vines, walks with the lions and crosses the lines. Every tale he captures, every story he finds, it's the spirit of Africa, wild and kind. Oh, see Africa, brave African boy, showing the beauty, the heart, and the joy. From sunsets to rivers, every wild land is carrying Africa in the palm of his hand.
This is a railway line headed to Nairobi Central Business District. So anytime you get here with a bike, you have to alight the bike to cross first, then you follow, you walk. The time we crossed here in the morning, we never had this water. We had no rain yet. Cheers to the ones that we got.
Cheers to the ones who were here, but you're not. But the drinks bring back all the memories.
Bring back memories, bring back memories. We are done with the hood and now we return back home. I wanna be finalizing this video. However, I will start by talking about what I learned from that hood. The communism, the community, the brotherhood in that community. You see, we could walk in different corners, then find different families just seated and sharing stories. Just seated and eating together. The reception, hospitality, people seeing us and they want to be us to be part of them. They'd be like, oh, welcome home, welcome home. Kuja kwa nyumba. That shows you how these people are welcoming. And I can't hesitate going back to Kibera. Something else I learned is the energy with the Kibera people. You hanging out with Leo and Elijah, singing to this Bob Marley song. Remind me the Bob Marley song?
Africa unite, people.
Africa unite.
Because you're moving right out of Babylon.
Exactly.
You know, you're going to your father's land.
Exactly. We're going to the father's land. Africa unite. What else did I learn? About I enjoy drinking soup, the Ochuri. Very bitter soup, which they believe it's medicinal. Yeah? The beautiful ladies of Kibera, it is, you know. For a man, we get excited by what you see. We got attracted by what we see. For the other gender might be different. You get excited from your heart. For a man, the heart is there to pump blood. Bro,
Sure.
what did you learn from the street?
Oh, always learn it's very much unity, regardless if they give you a good reception or not. It's a connected neighborhood.
Exactly.
You should watch a great episode I got coming up. Me and Go See Africa on the Black Geo. They don't worry about the outside of Nairobi, getting to know them or adding to them, because majority of their ideas come from people from the outside of Kenya. Yeah, you come to Kibera, a lot of their thoughts and their ideas come from the people who visit them from other nations.
Oh,
yeah.
but they also say that.
Yeah, they don't
In fact,
feel-
most of the visitors come
From-
outside the country.
I asked Elijah what is his most known country that he met somebody, you know, for his business. He said Taiwan. Exactly. He didn't say Masamara or Nakuru.
Say Taiwan.
Taiwan. That's how far people come around this globe to go visit Kibera. Now I asked him the same question about in Kenya, along Gong Road, you see how fast it takes for us to get back to where we was working at. Leo said, not that many. And I'm sorry for the people who might be disrespectful. I'm just a person outside who came to this country and started working with people in this country. And I asked him the question humbly. And he said not many of his own countrymen. Go See Africa is one of the few countrymen that he sees come through. Nah, he's used to the Black Geo now, used to Shabi, but he wants to see about 20, 30 Go See Africas. Okay? They would love that. This is a team that have their own business. They literally show their own neighborhood and the country. They take people on tours, but they know that Kibera, majority of those travelers who come around the world, they already know about Kibera, so they want to come to see Kibera. Before they even, he said, the people who come to Kibera to see them, they go see Kibera before they go to these, what you call it?
The
National parks. Yeah, Kibera is the most. It's the first thing they
more
say stop.
exciting.
Yeah,
It's more
they stop at
exciting to
Kibera
be
first before they go to the national parks, because people on the outside world like myself.
And it's free for them to be there. It's free.
And no disrespect for the Kenya, because that's what you growing up here, right? It's the same thing as like if I'm living somewhere and I see it every day. The person from the outside areas may research it way more than me. And even the video you see me walking down Mr. Schomburg's museum. It's a famous museum in New York City, but guess what? If I show you the street, it's a regular street in New York City. Many people walk past that street. You know, for you coming
they don't take it serious.
Yeah, I mean, for you'll get there and be like, oh my God, Schomburg and Langston Hughes, one of the greatest writers of all time, is buried here. But people be like, oh, that's just a regular apartment building. I mean, that's just a regular building. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because I live here so long. But it's the same thing as Kenya. People from the outside world, before we get here, we're going to research Kenya. We're going to learn about the oldest person here. We're going to learn about neighborhoods like Kibera. So we're going to have more like energy, like, oh my God, I'm going to this neighborhood. But yourself, of course, living in Kenya, it's like, oh, Kibera's been Kibera my whole life. It's not like, yeah, it's just now when we like getting in this content space that even myself, I'm researching places I spend time in, and I know that, okay, right here is actually some history. But when you live in certain places so long, you know, either you don't want to go or it just becomes regular. So a lot of Kenyans, it's not a bad thing they didn't go. Hopefully they go visit their own city, because Kibera is right in the middle of town. But, you know, they've been seeing Kibera their whole life, so it's nothing like, they don't look at it like the outside, you know, like a landscape, landmark. We look at it, I'm looking at it like I'm in CNN. Every time I get a Kibera, I feel like I'm on a Nat Geo series. Don't you feel like you're in a Nat Geo series? Yeah, but you're on Black Geo. Go See Africa.
Yeah, Black Geo.
Yeah, it's like, so it's gonna feel like a Nat Geo series. Once you see these next episodes, oh, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad about it. I don't even know which one you putting this on. Because I'm telling you, the energy we get in the neighborhood, you probably already seen it, is amazing. It's literally just like a Nat Geo series. But you want to go see Africa, and that's what we tell you. Go see Africa. You can't get it through videos, and when you see it through us, we give you the experience like you were there also. You know, so hopefully you getting the experience through this man's channel to actually get on that flight, come to Africa, and you could be sitting here drinking KOs with us, man. This is actually a KO, people. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing. Now the rains found us there.
Yeah, we got there when it was raining a lot.
Before we left, now the uptown, it wasn't raining. So which lesson? Which lesson did you get, and why did you choose going filming with the rain? Because you could walk in the streets and you really didn't care about the mud.
Yeah, because
other people are in the house, you are out there filming and yelling, oh, Africa, Kibera.
Yeah. I mean, what do you understand? We a rugged channel. I already work in a rugged business, but then my business is also rugged. And then it shows dedication too, though, to whatever you're doing to the people. They was already expecting us. Every time when Elijah and Leo call us, they expect us to come. I've been there, many rainstorms. So, but the work we do, we want to not even convince the people who's watching, but the people who actually invest in us, but convince ourselves that we doing legit stuff. So even in the rain, people, we're gonna have to get up and go do our work. Because I work in a business where I work in rain, sleet, hail, snow. I told you the dark side is a real business, so I'm sitting here. But guess what? When you work in the dark side, you work in rain, sleet, hail, snow. They don't give a damn what weather it is. That's my business.
Yeah, you have to work.
You work in I done worked in blizzards, hurricanes, heat waves, and cold sweats. I mean, you can give me any type of terrain. I done worked in that. So, the type of business we do here, you see on our channels. Yeah, we do it in all weather terrain. You don't see us just cooped in this house. We just came from the getting our boots dirty. Yeah. This is the last part of the video, you know. But we actually, he has a business also. He runs around terrain. So when we on the digital side, we not out here acting like oh, it's gonna be in the house and being clean. No, we get our boots, we get our regular clothes dirty, people. You feel me? In our regular closets, or we get the we have, of course, we have brands for the love.com supporters. But guess what? We go out there and get our hands dirty, boots dirty, clothes dirty for the content, because that makes the content even better. And our content is more networking, even himself. So the content you see, these are personal people we know, connections. Don't you think that? These are more personal people, videos they see. It's not just we coming up the fly trying to convince people. There's real stories in the neighborhood, real stories in the streets. So yeah, the places we go, you're gonna have to get your boots dirty. You're gonna have to get your shoes dirty. If you come work with Ghosty African Black Geo, yeah, you're gonna be sweating. You're gonna be. That's the type of content we do. Real content, real views. Yeah, we really deep in the neighborhoods, and we literally make an example how wherever we go, that's how we're gonna do. So when we in these other countries, it's gonna be the same way. Very rugged, but very intentional with the relationships we make with people. We don't just go to Kibera and just start shooting. We know
intentional with the relationship we make with people.
Yeah, because on the other side of the camera, those people he already know. We just finished. We go down and eat with the people. Outside the camera, got nothing to do with we just want to Kibera for the film work. I told him too. That's how you tackle a real neighborhood like that. You don't got to be friends with everybody's neighborhood. Just tackle one group. You feel me? We'll see what we can add into. We ain't gonna change everything, but we're gonna add a small percentage to your organization. But you see the love and the reception we get there, because we get more access than anybody out there. We get access like a Nat Geo series, you know. Because guess what? And black people understand this. Don't look at the when you say, oh, they spent $1,000 million. No. We didn't spend $1 million because we did spend money. But guess what? Investment is a good thing. That's the one thing. That scares black people. They want to talk all this. I want to go here. I want to go there. But once you start talking about investing, they get scared. You know? Yeah. And guess what? As much as I invested in Kibera, it's still not millions of dollars, but it still changed whatever. You feel me? In there. It still made a super impact. So when they see us filming, they are really appreciative for coming in, besides the film, because they know that we're tackling a whole different part of the digital side. We're not just going there to steal footage and leave, and now I'm going to call you back forever. He knows I go there just to sit down and with the kids, half the time. We'll cut the camera off, and the camera's not there half the time. So we tell people, certain places and certain people that we shoot with, these are personal connections. It just so happened that they want to work with us on the digital side, and it just works so perfect that we brought, since we work with the school, we have a small percentage with them. Two of those guys, Elijah, Leo, they work with our digital side, so you see them a lot on our channels, you know? And that makes it better though. You see the access you get in these neighborhoods?
Exactly.
You know? So it's not, when you go to these neighborhoods, I mean, certain neighborhoods, if it's free flowing, just go shoot. But if you know you're gonna be there all the time, like you already got, like Eastlake, you already got a connection Eastlake. Yeah, if I'm gonna shoot there all the time, let me make a personal connection in these neighborhoods. And that's the thing that we did at Kibera. But the connection we have, it always pumps it up, because that's our energy. You see us on the Katie channel, you see us on the Claudia channel, and DC's, when we come to you, we give you great energy, we keep great connections, even if we don't see you again. It's always gonna be.
We did our best.
Yeah, but we always gonna keep it humble. We never. That's the one thing we try to do at least. Yeah. Keep a good connection, even if you don't call us no more and talk to us. But when we come to and work with you, you always gonna want us to come back, and that's what Kibera. They always want us to come back, work with them, and showcase their neighborhood. And that's actually their business. We just showcase it on the digital side. So tell them, they bring people every day from around the world.
Yeah. People are visiting Kibera. And now, us being part of the team that is visiting Kibera, we feel privileged. Working for your country, especially. Myself, I'm from this country. Shabi is an African still, doing his best for Africa, serving Africa, you know, giving back to the society. We do this and expect no reward. Yeah, we're doing this simply because it's our calling, and this is what makes us happy. So I want to be ending the video here. My name is Ghosty Africa. I am a traveler and a YouTuber from Kenya, Africa, and with me I was accompanied by
Chubby from the Black Geo people.
You better like and
subscribe. All one word. Bubbling channels growing up in Africa, man. All around the world.
Goodbye.